So this is the 2014 Junior Cert Higher Level Paper 1 and we're looking at question number 4. Part A says factorise fully 9a squared minus 6ab plus 12ac minus 8bc. Okay, so when we're factorising we should first see if there's anything we can divide all the terms by, or anything we can factor out of all the terms. So in this case there's nothing that we can factorise out of 9, 6, 12 and 8. Apart from 1, which doesn't help, and with the letters a squared, ab, ac and bc, there's nothing we can factor out of all 4. So if you've got 4 terms, an expression with 4 terms, you can always look to try and do it by pairing. So if I split the polynomial into these 2 pairs, I can factorize the first pair. I can factorize 3a out of the first pair. That leaves me with 3a minus 2b. If I then try and factorize the second pair, I can see that I can take 4c out of both of them. So factorize 4c out of the first one leaves me with 3a, and 4c from the second one leaves me with minus 2b. So now I've got 3a multiplied by this thing in brackets plus 4c multiplied by the same thing in brackets. So that's what you're hoping will happen. These 2 things here, the 2 terms in brackets are the same, or the 2 expressions in brackets rather are the same. So that's what you want. So then you can then say that 3a plus the 4c, in other words, this 3a and the 4c go together, and they can multiply together by the 3a minus 2b, by the yellow there. I'm just highlighting this to help you with your understanding. So that's my final answer there, 3a plus 4c bracket 3a minus 2b. So you factorized it into brackets. Part B then, again, this time we've 2 terms in the expression. There's nothing I can take out of both terms at the same time, but I do see that there's squares involved and it's a subtract between them. So this is the difference of 2 squares. So the difference of 2 squares is the square root of the first minus the square root of the second, which is 3x minus 4y multiplied by the square root of the first plus the square root of the second. So that's how you factorize when you have the difference of 2 squares. Okay, part C then. Use factors to simplify the following. This time it's an algebraic fraction. 2x squared plus 4x all over 2x squared plus x minus 6. So if you're going to simplify algebraic fractions, you have to factorize above and below and then cancel or simplify. So on top we can factorize 2x out of both of them, leaving me with x plus 2. So that's the numerator factorized. So now underneath I have a quadratic, which is going to be factorized into 2 double brackets. I know if it's 2x squared, I'm going to have a 2x here and an x there. And I'm hoping that I'm going to have something to cancel with the top. So if I have x plus 2 on top, there's a good chance that this could be 2 here. So let's check that. If that's 2 there, what would I need to multiply 2 by to get negative 6? Well, that would be a minus 3. And you can just check that then over here. 2x minus 3 multiplied by x plus 2. If I do this out, 2x by x is 2x squared, minus 3 by x is minus 3x, 2x by 2 is 4x, and minus 3 times positive 2 is minus 6. So that does give me 2x squared minus 3x plus 4x is plus x minus 6, which is what I had up here underneath. So I have factorized correctly, and I can now cancel the x plus 2 on the top and on the bottom, leaving me with 2x all over 2x minus 3. That's the end of part C and the end of the question.